What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video, my wife and I are on vacation in the Destin, Florida area. So we stopped by a local tackle shop, got some local information, and we decided to head to the Okaloosa Fishing Pier. The target was to fish for flounder and whiting. First time ever being here. And once we got out on the pier, started fishing for flounder, but that did not pan out. We met a nice individual. He hooked us up with some information, gave us some shrimp, and then we decided to start fishing for whiting. So let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's see if we can catch some whiting out here. Nice. Here we go. All right.
She said the flounder are down there.
Down at the end?
She said you'll catch the flounder down there. That's a good size.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, she was like whiting down here, but the flounder there. She said they'll eat the shrimp too, though.
Okay. Well. First whiting, guys. Hopefully we can get a couple of more of these, and we'll have a little Christmas dinner.
Yeah, I've never fished saltwater.
Uh-oh. He got a flounder. Oh, he's off. All right, my wife's got something on. What you got on there? Whiting. There we go. Yep. All right, my wife's got one. Nice.
They don't have to be a saltwater.
And the lady, she said she likes whiting because they're like a mild. They're like cod, super cold.
Like what? It is cold.
So I have a couple more cut up down there.
You have the bag.
Just so you have to go put it in the bag. Yep, you sure do, dear. To catch these whiting, all we were doing was take a shrimp, cut it up into small chunks, and then baiting it on a hook. We were using a size 1, and that was it. It was just that simple. And I had a Carolina rig for both myself and my wife, and we caught fish all day. There we go. All right.
Oh, is it up?
All right, we got another one. Yeah, exactly. Thanks again. You helped me catch dinner.
Hey, no problem. I got some more if you want it.
Okay.
I got plenty.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it. Mr. Pelican down there.
I mean, you got.
Uh-oh. All right. I got another one on. He just threw my piece of shrimp off. You want? Yeah. All right, another little whiting, guys. We're gonna fix these up for. This is gonna be our Christmas dinner. All we're doing, guys, we're just tossing it out, letting it sit, and just picking up the line every once in a while. And they're on there. They're tearing up these shrimp, but there's so much bait down there. I can feel it on my line. And there's a whiting down there too. I can see him. Hopefully we get a couple more and we'll be set. All right. My wife has another flounder. I mean another whiting. All right. So,
Just on
shrimp?
Yep, little
Oh,
pieces
and look,
pieces
it
of
still
shrimp.
has it on there too, so we can use it again.
Yep, go ahead. You can drop it back down.
Yeah.
Little pieces of shrimp. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Merry Christmas. We had a couple of big sharks come in. These things were like maybe 6-7 feet long. But once they came in, it was cool to see them, but the bite shut down. But once they left, we were able to catch fish again. There's that big old shark.
And the fish are gonna.
Yeah, I have that shark bite.
He is a big boy.
That's a tiger.
Mm.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
What way?
All right. She finally got one. Haven't got one in a while. Yeah. Go ahead and keep that one. Look at this. I mean, they're all right here.
Hey, right there. I told you the water.
Good grief.
You're going to be awakened.
Man, if you said that.
Huh? I told you to shoot. I didn't tell you to come back, right? Huh?
You did say they. You said they were gonna come back,
Come back.
That's not what I said.
and they're here.
They're here.
I just need them to jump on this line.
They don't like me.
I just want to catch a couple more though. He is tearing them up over here. Here we go.
Oh, that's a bigger one.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, no.
There we go.
That's a nice size.
All right, now we're getting them.
I mean, that's.
I didn't even catch him in the mouth, but that's okay. We're getting them now. Getting them now.
Hey, Todd.
Uh-huh.
Boy.
How y'all doing?
Good, sir.
Your dad's been schooling us, man. Yeah, he's got twins. He's like Bush.
Yeah.
Like Bush has twins.
Wait a minute, honey. Add this one too.
All right. She just caught another one. Drop it in the bag. Yep. Keep going. Yeah, go ahead. No, I'm gonna go down and clean them. Don't forget to show it off to the camera if you catch more. And she did catch more and showed them off to the camera. So this was the last one that she brought to me to clean. We ended up with 12 whiting that we kept, and then she just started catching fish after fish after fish and gave them to the lady that was next to us. All in all, it was a great time out here. All right, guys, my wife and I have caught a ton of whiting, so I'm gonna get on here, clean these things so we can get out of here and go get ready to have a little bit of dinner. So go ahead and clean these up real quick. Let's get busy. So after cleaning the first whiting, I realized that there was a much faster way to clean these. And so I realized that they had really small bones. So what I did, I just cut right behind the head and filleted straight down along the rib bone because they're very small ribs. I got to the end of right before the tail. I just flipped that meat over, used my fillet knife, got under the skin and filleted the meat off as I normally do. But that part made it really quick. And so all I was doing then was just trying to get as many pin bones out of the whiting as possible. But like I said, they have really small pin bones, so it didn't, bother me too much. And it's a really white meat, so they didn't have a big bloodline or anything. So I just flipped the fish over, did the same thing on the other side, tried to stay as close to the spine as possible, but you do get some rib bones in there. And then once I get to the end of the tail, just flip it over. It's just easy to go ahead and fillet right along the skin, and it comes off pretty easily. But like I said, these are small fish for the majority of them, and it was just easy to just clean it this way. And so I was able to feed the shark with the remaining portion of the whiting. So with the second piece, just repeated the same thing. Took as many pin bones out, and once I got done, I had a huge pile of whiting for my wife and I, which we actually ate on Christmas Day. So let's take this fish into the kitchen. All right, guys, so to get started, I'm only going to use a couple of ingredients, and since we're on vacation, don't have a lot of utensils and stuff, don't have a lot of pots, so we're just improvising. But my wife and I are pretty hungry, so we're going to use some of this Louisiana fish fry for the seasoning, my Everglades fish and chicken seasoning, and then we're going to use some roasted garlic as well. So to get started, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some peanut oil in here. We're actually just going to use the whole thing. We're on vacation. Let's just get all that fish in there at one time, so that way we only have to do one pass. All right, once we have that in there, we're going to set this, the front, to medium. We're going to let that go. Like I said, I'm only going to use a couple of seasonings. So Everglades fish and chicken. With this one, you don't have to use a lot. So I am just going to coat one side, but I'm going to coat the entire thing. So I want it completely covered in the seasoning, just on this one side, just like that. And then the second one is the roasted garlic. If you guys have cooked whiting before, let me know how you guys prefer it. Now that that's out the way and waiting on the oil to heat up, I'm gonna put this fish fry in a bag, and we're gonna drop these in some egg wash. We're gonna put them inside this fish fry, shake it up a little bit, and then we're gonna drop it in. All right, so all I'm doing is taking this, dropping it in the egg wash here, and then putting it in the bag, shaking it up. Then we'll dump it into the oil. So all I'm doing is just making sure it's nice and coated. Dropping it in the bag. And we're just going to keep doing this until we get all of them in there. Normally I do like 3 or 4 pieces in here in the bag at a time, because I don't want to overcrowd it, because I want to make sure that all my pieces are coated pretty well with the fish fry. And like I said, if you guys do whiting a different way, let me know. Since I haven't had it, I figured can't go wrong with frying it. And all we're doing is just shaking this right on up, making sure all the pieces are covered. And then we're going to set it aside and get it into the pot. All right, guys, now that this oil is a little ready, we're going to drop these down in here and let them go for probably about 4 or 5 minutes. Not long. These are really thin slices. The whiting is really thin, so it's not going to take long to cook it all. And so I might have too many in there at one time, but we're going to go with what we got. So you can see that sizzling down in there. I'm going to move these around here in a minute just to make sure they're not sticking together. But yeah, that's looking pretty good already. All right, guys, we are ready to pull this fish off. So we're just going to use this little utensil here, grab it, trying to keep them together. Put them on a paper towel so we can drain them off a little bit, but yeah, this is looking pretty good. So that's it, guys. We are ready to go with this. Looking pretty good. So I'm gonna give a shout out to a young man named Easton. While we were at the park, my wife and I were getting ready to get into a truck, and I hear this voice of, "Hey, are you the kayak warrior?" I am.
What did he say?
I watch you all the time.
Really?
Hey.
No way.
Oh.
Are you serious?
You legit came out of the path and he's like, it's a kayak warrior.
Oh my goodness, that is too funny.
And I was like, I don't know who that is, but
How you doing?
he watches you.
Really? What's your name?
Easton.
Easton, I'm Todd, man. It's my wife, Ebony.
Cool.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. And it's so funny because we're way down in Tampa.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we live in Illinois, so.
Oh,
Wow.
you watch me from Illinois?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Man, I appreciate that.
Cool.
That is cool.
Fishing?
Yeah.
Did you catch anything?
We
or
just
no?
caught a flounder down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you can fish down there?
Yeah,
Okay.
Can I get a picture?
absolutely.
I don't have my phone on.
I'll take one with you.
Okay, this is so cool.
All right.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yes.
All right, nice to meet you.
Easton.
Easton. Okay.
You're gonna get a shout out on the video, okay? All right.
All right. Thank
Nice
you.
meeting y'all.
All right. Y'all have fun.
I was just elated that somebody would recognize me. So Easton, thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I'm hoping that I'm representing Christ the way that I should. So that way, even young men like Easton recognize me in different places. So that was pretty cool. That was a highlight of the day with my wife and I. We were able to hear how we impacted this young man. So Easton, thanks for watching again. Thanks for subscribing. All right, guys, let's dig in here. Let's see how this whiting tastes. Actually pretty good. It doesn't fry that great though. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me and my frying skills. It tastes good, just not crispy. But yeah, it's good. You just have this paired with some Publix mac and cheese and some green beans. You know, we're on vacation, so we're just doing what we can do, but it was great catching the fish. So yeah, this is a good way to end our vacation. Coming up here to the Destin area, and this was just good. So I really appreciate you guys hanging with me in this video. If you did like it, give me a thumbs up. If you've never subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It really helps me out. And then share my channel with others so they can see the type of content I'm putting out. All right, guys, really appreciate you. Like I said, hanging with me. This is a new place, new fish. It's been pretty good. My wife and I had a really good time on our little vacation. And so I'm going to finish eating. See you guys in the next video.